Welcome to my teeny tiny talk show. Welcome to Briony's Teeny Tiny Talk Show and an episode of Teeny Tiny Talks 2 with Jay Baruchel. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, completely. Okay. Yes, thank
Perfect.
You very much.
Jay Baruchel, star of Man-Seeking Woman on FXX, so def watch it, Amij. It's a very good show. I pimped it as one of the chicest new shows of when it debuted, so I'm VV into it. Nice. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is?
Yeah, it's...
no pressure.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. If it was a gun to my head.
I know, I'm sorry.
First, it was just about being single in your 20s, and it's just about how miserable being in your 20s, period, is. We use some pretty crazy visuals to hammer home some of the crap that everyone goes through.
Ancient wizened Hitler.
That's exactly it. Why anything that you can be threatened by or disturbed by or depressed by, we find a way to bring it to life.
What is the most garbage thing about being single in this day and age and sort of Tinder, the Tinder era, constant casual times? What's the worst part?
It's always been terrible. I don't think it was much better 10,000 years ago.
There was no shining time?
No, God, no. There is no golden age of dating. But I would say that, one of the ills of this specific era would be, I don't want to sound too serious, I worry what the cultural effects will do of trivializing conversation and knowing people.
Yeah.
When Friendster first came out, I was like, so you collect friends, baseball cards. How much great sort of art and culture has come out of people's yearning and means of trying to communicate to each other. I'm saying if there's Tinder in the 1600s, we have no William Shakespeare.
One thing I love about the show is you have a teeny tiny, lovely showrunner who's the human child.
Yeah.
And he has the accomplished person that's actually ridiculous. And the show is wonderful that has so much, there's lots of magic realism and surrealism in the show that's very refreshing and VV on point right now. How does that feel for you as an artist when you're on set doing these sort of strange set pieces or interacting with fellow actors or the penis monster?
Josh, he's just trying to be nice.
I know that. I appreciate that, but I'm saying, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, it's in my mouth. It got in my mouth that time. Oh my God. Tanaka, please.
You're being very rude to my friend, Josh.
You're touching his penis. You're touching one of his penises.
Yeah, so?
His penis is on you. It's in your hands. For sakes, Tanaka, will you please mind your own goddamn business?
Josh.
Whitney. Tanaka. Oh my.
Oh, God. Tanaka.
Or the real doll from last season. How does that make you feel? Did you feel alive?
Very. It's just it's very, very hard to get bored on that set, and every time I read a script, it's just as I'm guessing as much as anybody that'll eventually watch the show. Yeah, it's hard not to be invested and creative when anybody can walk through the door at any time and the show can jump to any place and it can be whatever we want it to be. If the tickle trunk didn't sound so creepy, I would liken it to Mr. Dressup's tickle trunk.
And that's a good Canadian. Wait, is it Canadian, right?
It is.
Yeah. A good shout. I should know that. I shouted it out on the teeny tiny.
But Americans are horrified by the concept of the tickle trunk if they don't know what it is.
It's wholesome. All our things are wholesome. Littlest Hobo, the Friendly Giant. Don't pervert our childhood.
Clifford Olson.
Yeah. No.
Paul Bernardo.
No. And your own show that you run whenever a popular mechanic.
Luca Magnotta.
Yeah. One other thing I want to talk about is what has been bringing these sort of surreal, crazy scenes to life. What's been the hardest one for you so far? To really just sell it real hard.
I would say just in terms of sheer shittiness would be when I had to swallow 2 liters of penis monster semen.
Yeah, that's real tough.
It was
the best of us have to deal with such horrors. Yeah.
I have buttloads of sympathy, but yeah, it was 2 liters of conditioner and Vaseline in a sort of pressurized air cannon that they then blurred out and turned blue. So I didn't need to do it at all.
You made this great sacrifice for your art, and then they're just we don't care, Jay.
There was the volume of it. It literally filled up my cheeks, spurted out, and there was another liter left to come. It was horrid.
That's I think we should all just honor his sacrifice now. We'll take a quick moment.
Thanks, please do.
Yeah, just
Please do. And he has a whole bunch of more ways to be tested and tortured coming up. It's going to sound incredibly corny. I literally didn't think we'd do more than the pilot. We get to make this insane show. At a certain point, someone in some office in LA is gonna realize we've had this show on TV for 3 years. Like, I've been paying for this nonsense.
Cancel this immediately, like, Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank
so
you.
remember, everyone, we need to watch Man Seeking Woman, one of my secretly favorite shows of all the shows. And it is on FXX, and it'll be starting now. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for being on the Teeny Tiny.
Thank you.
Yay,
Yay.
Teeny Tiny. Yay. Don't forget to subscribe to the Teeny Tiny Talk Show.